All right, the players are coming back out, and we'll see that in the blues we now have Julie DeAngelis. She's replacing Bridget Torrey. They're going to share the match. They're going to play alternate chukkers. So this chukker, the number one for the Blue States, will be Julie DeAngelis. And we're just waiting for husband Jimmy to come out and join us.
Just think on your feet.
Brochure here, and I had no idea how much stuff they did. If you're interested in easy community living, check out Balfour Beatty, and you wouldn't believe how many properties they've got. They're all over the place. Yeah, people like me just never know. Anyway, let's get the second chukker underway. In comes the ball from Ted Torrey. And the Reds are on the attack, but the Blues are clearing at the moment. And Heather Rasulis on the grey pony, being ridden by Sam Shaw, gets a couple of shots. Dan Keating gets a lovely backhand towards goal. It's running wide at the moment. Sam Clements, he's going to have to play it. It's right on the back line. It's still on the back line. Julie DeAngelis unfortunately crossed the line there. So the main penalty, or the most common penalty in polo, is crossing the line. The line of the ball is considered to be the direction in which the ball is travelling. It doesn't matter if the change of direction is caused by a hit or a bounce off the boards or deflection off a pony. Each change of direction creates a new line of the ball. And the line of the ball extends in front and behind the ball. So imagine it's like a main road. And if you're travelling along that main road, you have the right to hit the ball. If you're not on that main road and impede somebody on it, you create a foul. You have to give the man on the road the right of way. So there is a penalty in favor of the Republicans. It's a 30-yard penalty, so it's undefended. The Blues have to be away from the goal, and Sam has one shot, and that's all Sam Shaw needs to put the Republicans back in the lead, 2-1. So the line of the ball is the main penalty. You just follow the direction in which it's travelling from when it was last hit or deflected, and anybody on that line has the right to hit the ball. All right, so the teams have changed ends, and in it comes. Dan Keating onto it quickly with a backhand. Doesn't go far, it stays in the melee. Minnie trying to get to it, can't. And a backhand from Sam Shaw. He's on a grey pony too. So Heather, 3 grey ponies out there at the moment. And Heather comes out of the pack. Heather, Sam Shaw going with her. But Heather gets the shot, beats the hook. Heather's got work to do. She goes for the backhand into the middle. She gets it. Jimmy DeAngelis and Dan Keating turning on it. Dan gets the first shot. Jimmy can't get the second. And the whistle goes. That's the whistle from umpire John Wignall. We'll see what he decides. We try and tell you what penalty is what, but sometimes we can't see from up here because of the angle that they're seeing from down there. So we rely on waiting to see where the umpires put the ball after each foul. So sometimes when the umpires don't both see the foul, disagree, they will ask what we call the third man, who's up in the stands here, what he saw. And the third man saw a penalty. He thought Jimmy DeAngelis denied Dan Keating the right to the ball, and Dan was the last one to hit it. So the penalty will be in favor of the Reds from the middle of the ground. The Blues can defend, obviously, this time. They are 30 yards back. You're always 30 yards back. Sam Shaw takes a quick shot, trying to get past Jimmy DeAngelis. He has a swipe at it. Sam Clements gets a touch. Sam Shaw just picks it up. Sam Clements gets the backhand. Heather turns brilliantly well, but Minnie tries to ride her off. The 2 greys fighting for it. Minnie, can she get the backhand now? She just gets a touch on it. Michelle trying to turn quickly. Sam Shaw gets to it. Sam Clements gets to it first. Sam puts it up the field. Heather Rasulis picks up the pass and brings the ball up to the halfway line. And a little backhand from Michelle. It's met by Julie DeAngelis. Julie, that's a good shot from Julie, trying to get to Sam Clements. Doesn't quite make it. Minnie on it now. Minnie just taps it, but unfortunately, that's another foul. If you stop, and people are, you might be on the main road, but you can't just stop when other people are coming down it. You've got to keep the main road free and clear. Unlike the streets of Newport at the moment. Oh my goodness. All right, so it's a penalty in favor of the Democrats because Minnie stopped on the ball. And it's a 60-yard penalty, so this is a defended penalty. The Reds have to be 30 yards back, so Michelle is behind the 30-yard line. Dan and Sam Shaw, the other two Reds, are in the goal mouth, ready to put their bodies on the line for their team. And Jimmy, the number 4 for the Blues, just going to take a big swing at it. Doesn't quite get the power he would like, but it's still running good. Sam meets it. Dan Keating's there. Julie goes across in front of Dan, and that will be another line infringement penalty. Wow, we had a great chukker the first chukker. Hardly any fouls at all, and we've had nothing but fouls in this chukker. So it's a penalty in favour of the Reds this time. It's very difficult when you see the ball right in front of you not to go for it, especially when it's right in front of the goal, but you can't do it in front of somebody else on the line of the ball. And Dan was on the line. Dan takes a quick penalty hit in. Can he find anybody? Unfortunately for him, it only goes to Jimmy DeAngelis, who's fighting with Sam Shaw, and Dan comes sneaking through. Well played, Dan. Dan on his own. Heather Rasulis, the flying Heather, trying to catch him. Can Dan put it on target? He overcuts it and just puts it out wide. So it'll be a hit into the Blues. Little too much pressure on Dan there. All right, here comes Jimmy DeAngelis. You'll notice the Reds are back in play, 30 yards from the back line. Here comes Jimmy. He sees Heather. Look at that, absolutely unmarked again. Who's supposed to be marking Heather today? Heather's away. We love this galloping stuff. Look at Heather go. Look at that. Oh, she didn't quite get the cut. It's going to remain in play for her. Can she back it? Can she cut it? She's cut it. It's left in play. Surely someone can get it. No, Sam Shaw clears it off the back line. Now we need a red. No, there isn't. There's Jimmy DeAngelis for the Blues. He's going to back it into the middle. A good lofted backhand. It didn't quite have the distance on it. Sam Shaw picks it up. Sam Clements trying to hook him. Sam puts it in front of Minnie and Jimmy. Jimmy gets to it first, gets the backhand. Julie turning quickly. Dan trying to get to her, but Julie gets to it first. Now she's going to have to back it into the middle. She does a little backhand. Sam Clements trying to get onto it. He does, but he's stopped now, and Sam sort of wandering along the back line with the ball, though. With the ball, Dan trying to get to him. Dan does a bit. Now Julie picks it up. Can Julie finish it? She can. Julie DeAngelis, some sort of under the neck, under the pony, under what, it doesn't matter. It was a goal to the Blues, 2-2. All right, 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Unfortunately, my score timer, Gus, unfortunately got run over on his motorbike or bicycle up in Providence and broke his leg very badly. He's okay, he's in hospital, but so my normal over and under partner trying to guess how many goals we're going to get today is not with me. Anyway, so Sam Shaw sneaks the ball, gets away for the red team, putting them onto the attack. Sam Clements getting back first and gets the backhander. Who gets to it? Heather Rasulis gets a sort of an under-the-neck shot. Dan Keating read it well, puts the ball into the middle. Minnie just picks it up. Jimmy DeAngelis trying to hook her stick. He does, but Michelle's backing up Minnie. Can Minnie get the ball? No, it stops right there. Heather gets the backhand away from the goal mouth for the Blues. Sam Clements turns, backing him up, Julie DeAngelis. Julie, it comes off a pony right back at her, but that's all right. Heather's there. Oh, no, she's not. Now we've got Michelle. Michelle tries to bring the ball around the field. He's got one shot, doesn't get the second. Minnie gets the second. Minnie gets the third. It comes off a pony again. Can Dan pick it up? Yes, Dan Keating can. He's got to keep playing. No, Sam Clements gets in Dan's way. Backhand by Jimmy DeAngelis right in front of Heather, the flying Heather. Michelle going back with her. Michelle trying to take her out and get the backhand. Well played, Michelle. A vital backhand indeed. Now we've got Sam Shaw gets in another good cut backhand up the middle of the field. Sam Clements onto it, doesn't get enough. Dan Keating picks it up, sends it slightly skewy, not very good. Sam Shaw picks it up, still going forward. Jimmy DeAngelis riding him out. Heather Rasulis trying to hook his stick. Jimmy DeAngelis goes for the big backhand, doesn't get it. Heather gets the turn. Well played, Heather. Keep going, Heather. No, she leaves it. Minnie tries for the backhand. She just does enough to put it out of reach for Dan Keating. Michelle picks it up, leaves it. Jimmy takes control. He's got Two grey ponies up unmarked, if he can reach them. There it goes. Can Heather get to it? Flying through is Julie. Julie just gets hooked by Dan, but there's Heather. Puts it in front of Sam Clements. Sam out on his own. He's just got to hit it. He does just hit it, and he splits the posts. And for the first time today, the Democrats take the lead. 3-2. All right, back to the middle. And straight out, where's Julie? Julie DeAndrews very quickly onto it. Can she keep it going? Michelle tries to get back, doesn't manage it. Now we got Minnie, she cannot reach it, it's too far out of her way. Sam Shaw gets a little touch, but not enough. Dan Keating thankfully is there. Now he backs it. Sam read it. Sam's off to the races. Now it's got to be Sam. No one will catch him. Sam's going, but he needs to take small shots. He went for the big shot. It's not controlled, but that's all right. Here comes the flying president, Dan Keating. He cuts it. Look at that good cut from Dan. He can't get onto it. Heather's there. It's going to stop right in front of the goal. Can Sam? Yes, he does. Sam Shaw finishes it 3-3. He knocks the post down, so we'll just stop the clock with 31 seconds while they put the post back up. Those posts are frightfully expensive, specially made for polo. It's a small, thin piece of wood that breaks easily if anybody runs into it. So they're designed to just fall over if somebody hits them. And Sam Shaw was going to get into it. All right, so now we've got 31 seconds to go, and in comes the ball. There goes the bell. They got 30 seconds to do something. Dan on it. Dan trying to send Sam Shaw on the attack, and he does. Sam's away. What a nice lofted shot from Sam. Going quickly with him is Sam Clements. Can Sam get it? No, he can't. Minnie's got the chance. No, she can't. Julie DeAndrews is there now. Julie gets enough of her back, but it's left for Michelle. Michelle, no, he puts it into the horses. Why'd he do that? And Jimmy DeAndrews clears it. Whistle goes. Clock stops with 2.7 seconds. So we've got to change that to 5 seconds. And unfortunately, I think it's going to be a penalty in favor of the Democrats. No, I mean in favor of the Republicans. But we'll see what the two umpires decide. I think Jimmy did a line infringement. So it looks like, because the penalty, the infringement was inside the 30-yard line, that the ball is going to be put on the spot. So the Reds have a maybe 5-yard penalty, so it's undefended. Sam Shaw will take it. The clock will start as soon as he hits it. The clock is going. We're not going to get them back to the middle to start them off, so it's 4 goals now. The Republicans retake the lead. There goes the bell to